I like being the breadwinner.
Like, we are on Do Not Disturb.
Oh, really? You do like a lot of weird shit. I'm not sure if I can say this.
Well, let's get started.
What's up, everyone? This is the Luke and Kendall show.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. I have a really special video today because I have a special guest on because today is our anniversary, and I thought it would be fun to do a little Q&A, a little couples Q&A. I feel like this would be something fun that we do every year on our anniversary.
Are these like YouTube questions?
This is YouTube. First question. Can you please explain some more about your masculine/feminine type of relationship and what the benefits are?
I think our relationship is definitely on the more traditional side of things. I personally really like that. Like that's what I was looking for in a relationship. I like being the breadwinner, so to speak. I like being in a very masculine position to be like working extremely hard in terms of money when we have kids in the future, being able to provide for all of that. And then I hate anything around the house, taking care of the home. And like I have perspective because I did that type of stuff when I was younger.
Yeah.
And so
like chores and stuff.
Yeah, I had to do chores, and then like I lived by myself for a period of time.
You had to fend for yourself in certain areas.
And I think we're good with that because like you like doing that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It won't work if you didn't like doing that type of stuff. And there's women out there, of course, that don't like doing that type of stuff. Hopefully there's not men out there that don't like working, because like that's pretty bad.
For me, the masculine feminine, the reason why I call it masculine and feminine is because for most of history there's been like these gender roles, like a more masculine gender role and a more feminine gender role. And up until recently is when people are starting to like really like challenge those roles. But I think it is a masculine instinct to want to like provide for a family. And I think it's a feminine instinct to want to be at the house, like taking care of the environment in which like you live and being like more nurturing. We both have the very strong pull to do each of the things that we're doing. And we really like it. And I think that's the benefits, is that we are doing the things that we really like to do and we get to shine. And I feel like together we have this like dynamic that is like super dialed in.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Second question.
How do you feel about the DND trend? It stands for Do Not Disturb, like focusing on your growth, etc.
I think that's a mentality that you should have for life. Your focus in an area is the number one best thing that you can train yourself on, continue working towards, and really delve into. Like you do this where you meditate now every single morning, and that's to increase the level of focus that you have. And then what I'm doing is I'm focusing so hard on our business. You can't have too many focuses in life, or else it's going to be completely...
Then it's not a focus. I feel like that is our life. Like, we are on Do Not Disturb. We literally live on an island. We are so far from like the majority of like people that could disturb us. We seclude ourselves, and not only that, we actually don't even live on the main city of the island. Like, we seclude ourselves even more. Like, we are on DND when we're in Puerto Rico. When we go to cities and stuff, like, we do connect with people, and that's our time that we're like on.
Yeah, we take our phones off airplane mode at that time.
Yeah, but out here, we're on Do Not Disturb. I barely even reply to texts, like anything. I set like a certain hours within the week where I like reply to people.
Not everybody deserves a response.
Yeah. Do Not Disturb in real life and digitally. When do you plan on sharing details about the girls' trip? Big update on that. My trip is completely planned. Everything is dialed in. I've got the hotel booked. I've got all the itinerary, like a full schedule of stuff for us to do. The trip is completely dialed in. And I have a link for you girls to join in if you want to come. It's limited spots, so if you want to come, make sure you get on this. I want it to be a very like intimate group of girls, so I'm keeping the list very small. Cannot wait for this. It's going to be so fun. We're going to Bali, and the dates are October 8th through October 14th. And there's more details and stuff in the link, but also comment any questions you have and I'll get back to you. I did a survey asking you girls where you wanted to go, and most people said Bali. And Luke and I have been wanting to go there. It's just all lined up so well. Where's your dream honeymoon destination or dream vacation?
Well, I think we went our dream vacation this year, Japan. That was it for sure on my bucket list. That was sick.
That's been on my bucket list for a while. Snowboarding in Japan.
Bali is definitely up there, so we're gonna be crossing that off the list. Oh, Dubai's up there for sure. Dubai.
I want to go to Maldives too.
Yeah, Maldives would be sick. I want to go skiing in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Swiss Alps. We went skiing last year in British Columbia, Whistler. That was up there.
A huge one. Skiing and snowboarding trips are so appealing to us because otherwise we literally get bored. Like we can't just like chill.
With being in Puerto Rico, where it's an island, it's perfect weather here. So I think my favorite destination spots would be skiing. Skiing related.
Because we like to escape the heat. We don't like to travel to tropical places because we already live on an island. What's the hardest part of being a couple who lives abroad / far from home?
It's more of a good question for you because I'm moving from a place where it's minus 30 degrees out for 6 to 7 months of the year and it's nowhere land.
So you're saying every single aspect of your life has improved by moving to Puerto Rico?
Yeah, there isn't a single con.
Where are you from?
Winnipeg, Canada.
Yeah.
It's in the center of Canada, so it's extremely cold there.
And we still visit there, so we get the best aspects of Winnipeg by going there for 2 months in the summer.
Yeah.
And then we leave. Well, I'm the same where like I don't really miss my home. I haven't technically lived at home since I was in high school. I went to school out of state and then I moved to LA, like Orange County area, and I'm from San Diego. I haven't lived in San Diego for like 7-8 years. So for me, like living far from home is almost a necessity. Like I don't want to live in my home area. I think I used to be a little bit more high maintenance when I first moved here.
Oh, really?
I would do like fake eyelashes. I wanted a spray tan every week. I had hair extensions like that I needed to get moved up every month. Like I was very high maintenance, like beauty wise. I wanted to get filler and Botox like every few months. Like, and I've definitely, since we've moved here, I've dialed back on that. So I feel like I don't miss those things as much. I would say it's harder to get places. When we travel, you have to agree with this, when we travel somewhere, it's never a direct flight. It's always like an 8-hour flight because there's no non-stops from Puerto Rico.
But again, that's the same, it's worse in Winnipeg.
And we live an hour away from the airport, so you have to like add that travel time in.
Yeah.
It's just harder to get places like, for example, like I really wanted to go to Coachella, but it just didn't make any sense because it would have been so hard to get.
It's such a big send to go to the West Coast.
Yeah, and then to go to any ski destination, it's like pretty hefty flight.
Yeah, we're not on that jet set level yet.
We're not on the PJ lifestyle yet.
That's to come.
Do you plan on having a family? And would you continue to share social media content if you did?
We're sure gonna have a family.
We gotta pass these genes down onto another offspring.
The 2 males. You would continue making content?
I would
of course.
absolutely continue making content. I'm gonna be creating content forever. I'm gonna turn into one of those blogger moms. Or I should say vlogger moms.
Yeah.
What are your favorite quirks about each other? Quirk definition.
Yeah.
A peculiar behavioral habit. I like the way you fix your hair.
I don't have any organization to my hair. It's just so messy.
Yeah, I like when you do that. You like pat it down. I have another one for you.
What?
When you like blink a lot.
That is you like
when
that?
When you're really focused, you like blink a lot.
You do so many weird stuff. So much weird stuff that nobody else sees. When you genuinely think that you're like a performer and like you're like performing for me.
Before bed every night, I literally give Luke a dance performance in the bedroom with no music. It's like silent.
That is very peculiar now that I'm thinking about it. That's super weird, but it's fun, and I like it.
We laugh every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kind of gets my heart rate up right before I go to bed, though. Who said I love you first?
I did.
I think I said it back immediately, though.
Yeah. What was it, like 2 weeks into our relationship?
I think it was like 1 week into a relationship.
I never said I love you to another girl before.
And he said it to me within 3 weeks of meeting me. Since you travel so extensively, what are your favorite places?
Whistler's top 3, Puerto Rico's top 3. I would say Japan was top 3. Greece was cool. Oh my god, Tulum.
Tulum is top 3 for me.
Yeah, Tulum is sick.
Do you feel like you can be honest with each other?
Yeah, I feel like we're pretty honest with each other. Are you honest with me?
Yeah.
I think honesty is not telling lies. Because if I catch somebody in a lie, then it's super bad.
Being a liar is takes up so much of your brain and like poisons it. If you're just honest, you don't have to remember anything. You just get to live your honest truth. Your brain is like more pure and free.
Thank you.